Innovative.
What's the deal? It's your man, Deshaun Showtime Watkins.
It is the Booker man himself, Shiloh Greaves.
This your boy AD, the voice of Comptonmania. What's up, y'all?
It's the Golden Mayor that stays in your favor, Triple M.
Hub City's hardest hitter, the trench god himself, Charles Thomas Edwards, CTE.
CTE.
I'm cool as Cam, the coolest motherfucker on the planet.
Oh my.
Turn his volume up, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back to the culture of Comptonmania.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Episode 53.
It's a lot going on.
Man, we got everybody up on here, man. Shiloh, where are we starting from today, Booker man?
So that stabbing incident in Chicago
You don't say.
caused a lot of rift. It caused a lot of long-term damage.
Mm-hmm.
They pretty much the Berwyn Eagles Club shut down, and anyone that's worked in Chicago wrestling knows that that is kind of like the epicenter. Berwyn Eagles is like the Reseda building was to PWG back in the day.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it's kind of the scene is hurting today. There's a lot of angry people.
And I like you getting on this. Now, let's kind of go back a little bit of what we were talking about. The thing was, it was a fan that supposedly stabbed the athlete, and the athlete's dog walked him, whooped him up, beep, 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 bow, boom, boom, boom. He got out. We talked about, are companies really liable? I mean, are they even ready for anything like that to pop off?
Yeah.
There could have been lawsuits out there. All these different things. What you was about to say?
Is it really dog walking if he's still standing?
Okay, we'll get. Yeah,
No.
okay.
Good
But
point.
AD said-
Mollywop. That's
yeah,
better.
they was
word.
mollywopping
Yeah.
it.
I'm
But
still standing.
and the Cam
That's
said
like
the
a song,
only
right?
reason. Yeah,
No sold the whole thing.
I'm still standing.
But it was because Cam, you said they was holding him up, so he
and they're
wouldn't
playing
fall.
in the background.
Nah,
I'm still
Nah,
standing.
I-
Israel hunting.
I'm going to say after what we know now, like, that was a lot of work punches. The only real strike he took was that Spartan kick, but it was mostly
Spartan!
Well,
It was
so-
mostly work punches.
So
Silo.
basically, what is going on in this situation is that there was no stabbing.
What? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You don't say.
There's
You
the-
said we
yeah,
got a
the
video,
plot
right?
thickens.
Yeah, there was no stabbing. Not only was there no stabbing, it's also now kind of coming out that that the fan didn't start this altercation either. Like,
Wait.
sure, he was drunk. He was drunk. He was very intoxicated, but he did not take the first swing. So let's pull the video up and see.
Yeah.
So wait. So all this was over there. What was he saying?
I think it was something about that wrestler's merch being too expensive.
I don't know what the.
Are you
$30 for a shirt.
That's
I will
some
not have it.
that's some of the things I've heard, that he was just complaining that the merch was too expensive.
Yeah. So
Wait. Is that cap? Or you?
Again, I don't know if that's true or not. It's just what I've heard out there on the TikTok
Well,
world.
that's one
and
thing about the
Word of
wrestling
mouth from
world is
Shiloh.
When these situations happen, it's a lot of info coming in from players,
Yeah.
and people are embellishing. So whatever. But I do know that. And apparently they brought up the knife to kind of justify this situation.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a lot, and these are like big.
So
like,
they was trying to cover their own ass, you think?
I don't know
Like,
what it
maybe.
was, but these are not small-time deathmatch guys, and Berwyn Eagles isn't a small-time venue. So this is guys at at least the top level in deathmatch wrestling at least.
But it seems like a lot of the heat is on the promotion, right?
Oh, it's
So-
on these guys too.
So
These
we got
guys-
some
yeah.
of the posts, right, that was talking about the promotion.
Oh yeah, because they got that venue shut down.
Yeah, let's see
Yeah, a lot.
what
So
they
yeah,
say.
Ruthless
You want to read
Pro.
that?
Let's all thank Ruthless Pro for ending 20 plus years of wrestling at the Berwyn Eagles Club for some fake stabbing hype that they got. First building I watched indie wrestling at, and the first building I worked. It's a damn shame.
Whoa.
20 years. Bro.
Yeah, like that's a scene.
That has 3.3K views.
Yeah.
And then what does Ted say?
He says, I missed the whole confirming stabbing incident was fake. Yup, nobody was stabbed, just a bunch of pro wrestlers horribly shoot punching a fan. It was pathetic and going to put a lot of companies and workers out of work that run there. Which is true. Stupidity. Wonder if they can sue that damn company.
See, yeah. So like I say, it's a lot of the heat on the company, you know?
Well, let's.
I'm thinking about the fan. Can he sue everybody there?
Oh yeah, he can sue the promotion and the promotion owner. He can sue the worker who punched him. Mm-hmm. Everybody that is on that film that attacked that man, they're open for a lawsuit.
Yeah.
They better lawyer up, and they better lawyer up quick, because it's coming. We're talking about a multi-million-dollar lawsuit.
Yeah.
No cap. No cap. This is like straight up.
And he's not kayfabing, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
this is the real deal.
He's not even coming from his character. This is really him telling you they can sue.
As a security officer and someone who studied a couple years of law, they've opened themselves up to the ultimate liability.
Yeah.
So not only was the RPW stabbing fake, but as a direct result, now Berwyn Eagles Club and the years of Chicago wrestling history with it is shutting down. And it is true. A lot of guys worked there. A lot of guys plied their craft there. I never worked there.
So is that LeBron James?
That is LeBron, and that's him giving the side eye. Like, did you
Ain't
guys
he's
really
like
do
that.
Forehead on swole or something right there.
He look like
Not
LeBron
only
Jordan.
was the RPW stabbing fake, but as a direct result, now Berwyn Eagles Club and the years of Chicago wrestling history with it is shutting down.
Let's make it clear. It's Ruthless Pro
Ruthless
Wrestling.
Pro, yeah, and I think they may have removed their Instagram page.
I would too.
Because they're definitely coming under heat, and I feel like this is something that has to come with accountability for those guys that were involved. I agree. But
Let me ask you. I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I
Yeah.
just wonder, because I'm looking at the footage. Mm-hmm. Does it look to you? Does it look like it's a work, or does it? Or
No.
What do you think?
No, because the thing is, it can't be a work for one, because what it caused. And these are just so many top guys, and I feel like this is a black eye for deathmatch wrestling right now, because this is something where it has a wide effect. That wrestling economy out there is a lot bigger than ours here.
Yeah.
So it's like when you take the heartbeat of that away, it's like, yeah, it's a lot of angry people, and that's why I'm thinking guys, like Cruel, guys like Schlack, guys like them, they. I don't know if wrestler's court is necessary for them, but it's these are situations where you need a wrestler's court, because it's there has to be some they definitely owe a lot of people for this.
Have they even made an official statement yet?
I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention, because this all just came up a few days ago, so I don't know if they released a statement. But Cruel said he's not pursuing charges. Well, no shit, he's not pursuing charges.
The video's clear. The video's clear. The gentleman standing next to Cruel starts going at it with the guy who was attacked, right?
Yeah.
And arms are flailing or whatever. And then Cruel reaches back and he throws the first punch. He's the aggressor.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, from a legal standpoint, he's the aggressor. Again, they just opened up a legal can of worms.
But in the original footage, do we see the knife, or is it just...
No one ever saw the knife.
Hearsay?
It's hearsay.
Okay.
Witnesses say no knife was seen during Corral attack, despite early stabbing claims. That's ringside news.
Isn't the first aggressor the first act of aggression, with the flailing in the arms?
You can say that.
So
possibly, yeah.
Because that first act of aggression, necessarily didn't throw a punch, but if you push, you knock at somebody's hands, or you got your hand in somebody's personal space, that's an act of aggression.
True.
It is, and I think what happened with Cruel in that situation is he has one of those characters that need to be heavily protected. And sometimes it's when you're working a character and you got someone up, you have to protect that image. Yeah. So that's why I think he didn't swing fully, because he was I need to protect the image, and also
I see the fan. He looked like he had a couple of drinks.
Oh, absolutely. You see it in his eyes.
Sure.
Yeah.
You could tell he was him pointing his finger, okay, but it did not it did not, like, what he got from that was unacceptable. It was over. It was super accessible.
Yeah.
And that's something too where wrestlers got to know your role. Like, you are a wrestler, you are an athlete, you are a performer. You shouldn't be putting yourself in situations where if you'd have been in Compton, it could have been somebody would have took y'all down so quick.
Yeah.
Like,
absolutely.
so, and it probably wouldn't even been the person you swinging on. It'd be somebody that's from a distance that's finna snipe you.
Exactly.
So it's just those type of situations. We have to understand that being tough doesn't need, and now a whole promotion, a whole scene,
a whole venue,
that's
a whole venue.
That's a whole little situation.
That would be like Don Quixote getting shut down.
I was just gonna say that.
Yeah.
Or
just out of nowhere.
Or
we gotta protect
OCCW
those spots where we do
down.
business in. That's part of our lifeline. Like, and we have to be responsible enough to know that even the places, the people that give you the opportunity and you being in there, you're not just there on your own accord. You represent people, so you gotta do better than that, guys. That's unacceptable.
You know, I remember a couple weeks back, we were just looking at some footage where like a fan got in the ring and they had to take that fan down. So I think at some instances we do know that moment you cross the line, they're gonna take you down in their ring, in their realm, if you will, the ring. But now you in the audience, you have to be consistently thinking that you're in their realm now, the audience's realm. And I think you just have to hold back. I know trying to keep the character, but I think you got to be more focused to let me get away from this drunk guy.
You got to be professional when you keep the character first.
Exactly.
Word in professional wrestler is professional.
Right.
Yeah.
So as much as I'm CTE, I'm not going to put myself in a vicarious position to
jeopardize the company.
Ruin anything that's going on, any motion that's going forward. Because at the end of the day, you could talk all you want to talk. I'm not even worried about it.
Exactly.
Because I like at the end of the day, you gotta your character gotta be so developed that you could talk.
That's real.
You gotta be able to talk that shit to people. So
because
like a lot of people, they try to they'll try to get you going, but you have to figure out what gets under that.
I think I sent a post to the group earlier in the week. It was about like a code of conduct when you come to a wrestling show.
Yeah.
And I was just about to get to that. Like, we should have, and I know a lot of shows do it, like a disclaimer before the show. Hey, this is the proper etiquette for fans.
Yeah,
right?
That's what it was.
Right,
it was
like, hey,
sure like
cheer for them, boo for them, but
keep
do
your
not
hands
touch
to yourself.
them.
Exactly.
Guardrails are important.
Yeah.
Security staff there is important. Had a security guard been there, he would have stepped in as it was escalating and been like, hey, sir, you know what? You may not agree with his prices, but you're going to have to go over here or we're going to have to ask you to leave.
This is over the prices.
But look, this is a whole nother discussion then, because
that's crazy.
Because companies are getting belligerent audience, but with no security.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the age we live in, because even stand-up comedians ain't safe. So
nobody's safe.
Yeah, nobody's safe.
Nobody's safe.
People just love to storm the stage now.
I hear you, but that's in an environment where you have to interact with the fans. So at the end of the day, like he said, it needs to be security there for when fans are
Very
getting belligerent. You got to protect your talent, because sometimes your talent doesn't know how to protect themselves.
Right.
And this is a situation where the talent didn't know how to protect themselves.
Yeah.
Because if that ever been one thing, if he would have just did that by himself, but there was no reason for everybody to flock on him like that.
Yeah.
Like this wasn't him rushing the ring. Him rushing the ring is one thing.
Different,
but that's backstage.
You could have separated that.
That's where you're supposed to give them the undivided attention. Fan want to talk shit because he don't like the way shit, whatever. Let him do it. He paid his money. Let him talk his shit.
Real.
Like, I don't gotta be tough as CTE. I can sit there and be like, okay, like you can sit there and let him speak his piece and literally look at him and say, I don't give a fuck about nothing you said.
Yeah.
Next. Like,
Basically.
simple as that. I'm still protecting myself, but I'm not putting my company in a situation to ruin what we got going, bro.
That's real.
So, moving on to the next topic.
WrestleMania predictions.
WrestleMania.
We just going real lighthearted after going heavy like that.
I know.
Oh yeah.
No, I was gonna go.
Where you want to go?
I was gonna talk about AI.
All right, let's see.
Because that seems to be.
Where are you going with AI?
I upset a lot of people with AI.
No, it's a topic.
So
there's a lot of people are
weird.
upset. A lot of people are upset just in general. This is something that's hitting every scene nationwide.
How is it affecting the wrestling community?
Oh, it's affecting it.
It's a lot of people are like, for example, if you are sharing an AI flyer, you'll have whoever in the locker room, they just be like, I won't share it if it's AI.
All right, I can tell you. It's the same thing in nightlife, right?
Really?
Hollywood.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Hollywood,
Same thing?
The promoters are making AI flyers for their events and for the clubs. And you're getting the same type of backlash because you got graphic designers out there that's like, hey, man, the AI is taking the jobs that y'all was paying us to do. So...
But listen, that's going around for every realm of business.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right. So it's not just a wrestling community. So we see now that it's
so that's very
now.
interesting.
It's even affecting car sales at bigger dealerships. You can do your whole deal at Honda and Toyota via the internet with AI and just walk in, sign, and drive.
But even Triple M has showed you that you can do promos with AI.
So, and this is where it's getting tough because, like,
here we go. Let's go there.
I feel like my thing is, no matter how angry the boys get about AI, it's not really going anywhere. It's one of those things where it's like, I think people were getting mad at paper when it was invented.
Yeah.
You know, the typewriter.
Simplification.
No, the typewriter. The way people like
the computer.
Like people really did. But I see
Horses.
AI. There's definitely an issue with. There's definitely an issue with like what it does to the environment. I get that part, but I also see it as I lived with someone that has been doing flyers since 1997. And he's kind of pretty much on the boat. Like, it's not ideal, but it's like, I'm going to get left behind if I don't adapt.
Right. So why not use it as a tool to help you?
But let alone, he can knock out multiple flyers at one time.
You can use it as a tool because if you know that this is the direction that the industry is going in, then it's like you kind of want to, like you say, adapt with the industry.
Well,
absolutely.
It's like when all of the music engineers started using Pro Tools, that became industry standard. You couldn't go into a studio if you wasn't using Pro Tools.
Yeah, you have Fruity Loops.
You know what I'm
was
saying?
struggling unless you was Jure.
Because even WWE, they're about to go AI.
I want to
already
dissect the comment that Cam made, that I've shown that you can do a promo with AI. And I want to clarify that. I haven't cut one promo with AI. I've put myself in ridiculous situations using Comptonmania and the references that have already been made, the context that's there, like with the corn dogs and the
So that wasn't really you?
I cannot confirm nor deny those allegations. But think about it. Like, I don't have the ability to put the production value into really making that video. But in 10 seconds, I can give you something that's to that premise and it be funny and entertaining, right?
And that's you educating yourself on how to use these AI tools to be able to, create these types of things. And I don't know, man. I feel like I've been to a couple different wrestling shows and I've seen wrestlers come out to AI music.
Yeah.
Coming out to an AI theme song. And it's beginning to be the new norm because you can make something, give it a prompt and make it fit you. You know what I'm saying? Personalized to where, it's kind of hard for people to get that when you out there.
Y'all gonna be the reason why we in the Matrix.
I mean, honestly, we're already in the Matrix. If you really look at it, like if you look at
Matrix Mania.
It's like
that could be a show, bro. That could be a show.
It's like this. Look, you're going to war. You can either take your bow and arrow, or you can take the submachine Uzi with unloadable clips and go to war. Which one you taking?
Clack, let's go.
Of course, you study hard with the bow and arrow, and it's a personal. You love it. That time is over with, Jerome. Listen, this is the
you
era
hear me,
we
Prophet
in.
Jerome?
And when stuff change, you either gonna go with the change or you gonna be wiped out.
I think
so.
It's
all of the puppy chessing. You need to get up and do your work, bro. If AI is out working you, then you need to figure out a way to get in the loop. You sitting there crying, wishing how things were. It ain't. It's all wit. Either get with the program or shut up and figure out a way to get involved in it. It's too many people complaining and whining. Yeah. When we started Comptonmania, we didn't have a freaking ring. We didn't have all the sound and the hoot-dingers. we had to freaking pretend like Gullah Gullah Island.
And you gotta fake it till you make
let's
it.
play together.
Shout out to Benya Polymorph.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta play from what you can play on. Things is changing fast.
And I understand.
Microwave era. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Microwave era is over. This is the instant now.
The air fryer.
It's pa-ching. It's not that 10 seconds, 1 minute in the microwave, you lose
air
it.
fryer.
It's over with.
Set it and forget it.
I see it as something that should.
Remember that nigga, set it and forget it.
That being said, I'm concerned about y'all health and the way y'all eat. So obviously, y'all nuking y'all food. I'm a pray for y'all.
So I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it like AI is something that has to be worked with, and not so much abused, because I've seen a lot of promotions abuse it. And I'm worried about you there. You're teetering on the.
You definitely gotta have an art behind it.
Yeah,
you gotta have an art behind it.
But hold on, wait a minute. I know y'all shooting on Mike, but he gets it done though.
Yeah.
Even if it's AI, I'll take 10 overdone than one late or one that never even come in. So all that other whoop wop wink wop whoop, I'd rather somebody that come and shoot up the whole block.
He sent his in.
Y'all better get y'all stuff together.
Regardless of how he did it, he sent his in.
Well, check this out. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring in a special guest right here. He is the AI specialist, my good friend Chat. Chat, how are you doing?
My God.
Hey there. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. It's always
Stop
nice
talking to that creature.
How's everything on your end?
Everything is well. Now, Chat, tell us a little bit about how AI can benefit pro wrestling, independent pro wrestling.
Oh, independent pro wrestling could have a blast with AI. Imagine AI helping promoters analyze audience data so they know what storylines or wrestlers resonate most locally. Or AI tools could assist with video editing, highlight reels, promos, making it easier for smaller promotions to have slick content. Even match scheduling or booking could be optimized, ensuring talent rotation, fan engagement, and
it's trying to take your job, Shiloh.
Yeah.
It's like giving the indies a secret
it's
weapon.
gonna help
Thank you,
enhance
Chad.
your job.
Well, goddamn, pal.
So you know how you said you needed an
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm good on AI, guys.
know how
That's Chad himself talking to
Shiloh,
us.
you know how we said you needed an
I am
assistant?
very proficient in using
That's
AI.
your assistant right
at
there.
the same time,
It's gonna do most of that
Yeah, I
hands-on
don't
work
trust none
that
of
you
that
don't need to
shit.
do. All you really gotta
It's
do is
definitely
be
gonna
the
take
face-to-face with people.
Yeah.
So
And the rest of the paperwork, the
documentation,
documentation, stuff like that, it's gonna take care of that for you.
So analytics, yes. Creative, no.
No,
That's something.
It's not supposed to do creative. It
No,
can't
not
do
at
creative.
all.
Because WWE, I think they're doing AI creative, and that's why shit's going the way it's going.
TKO is doing AI creative.
That's-
See, WWE, I do
So
believe
that's
that.
what I want to get to. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
everything is based on probably the analytics based on finances and based on what they think is going to do this, that, and the other.
But-
and I definitely know they're highlighting that. But in the independent scene, I think you can utilize that for scheduling, budgeting. Like you said earlier about music promos, but definitely it's going to always need a human touch.
Absolutely.
And I think, I'm a believer all this technology is a blessing. It can be a curse. If you're sitting there on your phone scrolling through what you know you scrolling through, get off of that thing. Don't and do not. I've been seeing on Instagram and Facebook. They talking about, hi, I can be your AI girlfriend. Design me how you want. I bind that in Jesus' name.
No.
Get off of that thing. But the technology can be used. And so I want y'all to know that it can benefit you. And they got an AI talking about I could be your AI girlfriend however you want me to
they
design.
out there for sure.
I'm like, what? Get this off of my face. Get this out of here.
And it's a fine line between creating the goofy
Them advertisements
videos.
get crazy.
Yeah, they do.
Right, and it's a fine line between creating the goofy videos that I produce, right?
Yeah.
And then having AI write you your promo like that. The AI
Yeah,
promo.
and you follow it word for word.
No,
You can't do that.
Yeah, and that's the one thing I pride
You're supposed to
myself.
write the promos?
No, see, and that's the thing. Like I always just go off the top of
turn
my
the
head on a
camera
promo, right? It's just whatever raw emotion, whatever premise that I'm giving, then I go, right? But if you don't want to use the AI, that's great. At least produce kick-ass promos,
Yeah.
right? At least
I just see
produce
$0.
high
What we looking
quality.
at?
And here's my other thing,
Put
guys.
the production value in.
You guys don't share the damn flyers, even if it's not AI. So I don't know.
Hot take.
So what? Yeah.
Damn.
So what's the difference?
It's a lot of
Almost sold
animosity.
out.
That's the ignorant truth right there.
No,
know-
but I understand their concerns. I think that their concerns are valid. But I think it's
I'm gonna just go ahead and say it, man. Shout out to Sold Out Vegas Mania.
Yes.
No. That's The autism awareness.
Oh, autism awareness.
No, that ain't
Yeah.
what. Man, look, see, you showed me the wrong.
Vegas, there's gonna be a lot of people there.
Oh yeah, it's 93 tickets
Vegas-
out of 100 out of.
Autism
Already
awareness.
for autism awareness?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get your tickets now.
Well,
that's gonna be a big crowd.
let me get this to you. You know,
Yeah,
we
but
got,
you
we
still got time until then, so it's gonna be
Yeah.
sold out by the time we get there. That's,
Oh, definitely.
That's what I was trying to
That's right.
say. I'm
yeah.
sorry, man.
No, you good. Vegas Mania. Ugh.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that.
Vegas,
I thought
It
you
was
showed me
awesome.
something else.
Oh yeah.
Look,
That's why I'm like, what is this?
So
I wanted you to tell me before I said something.
So the next
Vegas
topic.
Mania?
So the next topic, guys. This kind of is looped into the AI thing to where it's like wrestlers set conditions on stuff, and another condition that is kind of set a lot for bookers these days. And it hasn't. It wasn't always like this, but now it's like wrestlers cannot share space with people they don't like.
Ooh, good one.
And this is where it's gotten out of control to a point where it's like certain things can't be written, you know. And I get it. There's beef. I get it. You want to protect your peace, and there's certain lines that are crossed. Absolutely. There's people that I won't share rooms with. But at the same time, when there's money being made or the potential for money to be made, and both of you are in the line of vision for that company, it's a lot of self-sabotage going on with that.
Y'all don't really want no money for real.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Nah, but we go back to, we say that's in every industry, right?
Really?
It's like that everywhere.
it's definitely like that in
But
our business.
I want to say right now, I think it's just a thing just with people, man, in general, you know. It's like no matter what type of field you're in, what type of energy, you know, that's the energy that's kind of going around.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really share a space with some, you know, everybody's on that,
See-
I'ma do me, I'ma do that. You know, it's like a narrative that's kind of being pushed that we see.
But see, that's what
with
people are.
social media.
People will rather isolate than try to grow together.
Exactly.
And so that's the problem. And so another thing is now we have all these kids that are just learning. People aren't really teaching their kids; they're just giving them an iPad, giving them a phone. So they're gonna continue.
They're growing
to
up with
bring
that type of
people
culture.
to not want to socialize, not want to interact, and so that goes back to when we were younger. So that's why people don't know how to interact, and then they
People
just
are like socially awkward.
yeah.
So what's happening? What I was gonna say, the kids are becoming AI. So now what's happening is it's almost putting you in a sense where you forget how to do communal because you got your communal.
Right,
Yeah.
but then you as a kid, right? You grow up watching wrestling. Now you want to go and try to be a wrestler, right? But now you still got that social awkwardness to yourself.
Yeah.
So
no
you're
locker
bringing
room
that to
gets
the
along.
culture.
Yeah. No locker room's gonna be peaches and cream
And I
either.
think,
Yeah.
I think
like-
it's always got to go back to the kids playing like Little League or playing basketball or football and knowing how to be a teammate. And I think you got a lot of people
That part.
who rather know who love to play 21 when they only by themselves basketball, but they don't know how to be on a team.
On a
Talk
team.
that talk.
I'm just saying.
That's
Also-
a
They
great
don't know how to come
analogy.
off the bench and be the sixth man or be something like that.
Or
because
they don't know how to encourage a teammate when the coach decides not to put them in the game,
Yeah.
or when they the star and still showing love to the scrub on the bench.
Right.
Like you got to come on, man.
But
If
it's
you,
like that, bro,
and
in
the whole
wrestling.
locker room makes the team, makes the promotion. That's what I'm saying. It ain't just the main eventers.
And people just lack basic conflict resolution.
That's it
skills.
right
that
there.
too.
That-
It's real simple to be like, hey, bro, I got an issue with you. Let's talk this out real quick, right? Just to be the two gentlemen or two mature individuals. You know what I mean? You have some of these feuds, and like I call them feuds because that's what they feel like. Like it's almost like such a shoot. It turns into a work, like that go on for years online.
No, people rather fight for real and not talk to you no more.
Brother, I rather
Instead of like trying to work through it and
Very
actually
true.
try to
brother,
figure something out.
I'd rather run the fade and go have a beer after.
But everybody not like that.
Those
Right?
days are
But
over.
everybody nowadays, they'll talk it out, they'll hug it out, but then they leave. Is like, man, I can't stand here.
Go heel again,
I
yep.
thought y'all hugged it out. Y'all was straight. What happened? Like that's childish,
when
man.
you can't tell who your friends and your enemies are, make everybody money and let them tell you which is which.
basically.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and I just think like, and that's the thing with the business that bothers me now. It's like it's just so many conditions that, oh, if you're doing AI flyers, I won't share it. If you're booking XYZ, I won't show up. And that's the thing about wrestling. This is why the bad guys control wrestling, because the good guys don't fucking show up for work. So,
Hot take.
you know, like that's,
I'm a good guy.
and you show up for work.
Exactly.
And that's a good man. We love you, Charles.
I mean,
Sometimes he shows up a little too much for work.
Real quick. WrestleMania predictions.
Oh yeah, Mania predictions. So
Okay.
let me run the card down. Let me pull this up.
We'll go match by
it's
match.
slipping
Everybody
out
go
of my
around
hands.
match by match. Everybody get a prediction.
Oh, you loosened it up a little.
So night
You do-
one.
Go one match at a time. Yeah.
So night one, we are starting with LA Knight and the Usos versus Austin Theory, Jake Paul, and I Show Speed.
Why is that happening?
I can't see I Show Speed
I Show
win at
Speed. So I
WrestleMania.
Show Speed's been doing some TV. So I'll tell you
It's
this.
all about
I like
the
him.
celebrities. He's very athletic.
I like him.
He has
I saw
like
Lil
him.
Yachty pop
50
up. I'm like,
million
why is this
followers.
No,
happening?
so we're gonna talk about this.
Yeah.
We're gonna combine these topics here. No, but so
And let's say this about that match. That match is the match that is opening Mania for the first hour live on real
ESPN2, yep.
televised ESPN2. Yes.
But is this just because they didn't have a match and they needed to like give them something?
I'll tell you this.
I think it's gonna be
funny 'cause
great.
This looks like it was thrown together last second, but I look at this as this is going to be the match that walks away with the biggest viewership.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Easily.
Yeah.
Easy.
You got
Oh, yeah.
Speed
That-
and Logan Paul in the ring. Like this
yeah.
is.
That's like some Mr. T type feel.
This
Not
is a
on the
sleeper.
level, but it's
I think this
it's-
match is gonna be
That's
good.
what that sprinkle. That's
Yeah.
that original WrestleMania.
I
Cyndi
want to
Lauper
say
type.
that Jay
Yeah.
Uso is going to screw over LA Knight somehow.
I feel
you
that.
know what? I can see that happening too. So
Yeah.
who do you got winning? Who's going
I
over?
got Speed.
I got
in
the
there.
vision and then win. Yeah.
Vision.
I got,
Okay.
I got WWE's version of the Visionaries.
Okay, so we're right. Yeah, great timing, right? Now, so I guess we're all on board with the vision. Okay, so McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu
Fatu.
I want to see Fatu
in an
win it.
unsanctioned match.
Oh,
this
yeah.
better be. I
Listen.
feel like. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm
Andy.
just saying. I saw a promo. McIntyre was in a jail clowning Jacob. I want to see this feud now. I
Oh,
didn't.
yeah.
I really wasn't interested. I know he cost him the title, and they were going back and forth. But no, what he just said about him.
Yeah.
you're a jailbird. I'm gonna show your fam. I'm like, oh, I got
Love it.
this now.
As
Yeah.
as someone,
I feel like this could have been the match.
yeah,
Yes,
Mm.
this should have been for the
Hey,
WWE
Drew
title.
McIntyre did not have to lose his title.
Nope.
Yes.
You're right.
For all of this other shit to
Damn it.
happen,
Yes.
this could have
Talk
been
that
the
talk,
match.
Cam.
Because, like I've been saying, Jacob has been built up to be this unstoppable force.
Yes.
Bro,
He deserves to have his run right now.
as someone who haunted that Knox Pro venue, that's where I first met him, gave him a hard time as a fan, and saw Jacob develop. I was Jacob's first interview on YouTube, but my ex-wife destroyed the footage.
Shout on that one.
Yeah, right. But as someone who's watched him and his career develop, it's very exciting to see him on a WrestleMania card, and I want to see him pull off that big win over Drew McIntyre and get the rub he deserves in the flowers for being the performer
deserves
that
his
he
run.
is. Yeah.
My thing is, this needs to be.
Yeah.
I feel like it's been a while since Mania had like a bloody, just like
Oh yeah, when they say unsanctioned,
hardcore.
Yeah.
they gotta
This needs
stand
to
by
be a
that.
crazy.
This needs to be Roddy
This-
Piper Gold Dust on the back lot. Right?
That'd be lit. Yeah.
But from my understanding,
That was so cool, though.
This
Yeah.
match also is going to be on ESPN. So they're trying to pull eyes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you go from the celebrity
Now
match.
you gotta
This
buy
is-
it.
So-
got
This is
Jey
the last
Uso.
match for free, ladies and
Then
gentlemen.
you got this unsanctioned match. They're going to
You
try
better-
to get people.
you
You better
better-
get on it, the app and order it now. That's what they're going to do, man.
And then we're going into the women's tag. Oh wait, so who's you guys' prediction for this match?
Werewolf.
Jacob.
Jacob up.
Jacob.
I want Drew McIntyre.
I was gonna say.
Ooh.
I think for booking's sake, I think Jacob as a character, he benefits from the loss from the. I think guys benefit more from
Yes,
losses.
that's
I agree.
For the simple fact where it's like they can go somewhere. Like where does your character go from that loss? Whereas like you win. Now, I feel like Drew.
Jacob got to get that run.
I
Yeah.
feel like he can get that run while losing. I feel like Drew,
I
Drew,
just
that-
think Drew giving him the rub.
he needs to win.
Jacob needs that win. Drew is about to go film Highlander.
Yeah.
That's actually
Drew
there you
just
go.
had a run. You know what I'm
However,
saying?
wasn't
Yeah,
it
but
last
you're-
WrestleMania?
about to
Jacob
go-
beat LA
He's
Knight
right,
for the
he's taking-
Intercontinental title.
But he's
Yeah.
about to leave,
So-
bro. So it's
So
like-
yeah, you're right.
He can
Jacob's
take an
winning.
L if
It
he's
makes-
losing. He can
exactly.
take an L.
It makes no sense for him to win and then disappear and be
Yeah.
on TV.
No,
for like
he's
4
right.
months.
Jacob's probably winning that then. You're right. So then we're going into. I would like to see Drew win.
Because I'm excited about that Highlander movie, bro.
Yeah.
They promise a decapitation every
Didn't
fight.
Edge
Oh,
do a
shit.
Highlander movie too?
Yes, he did.
Yes.
Back in the day?
That was the
Edge-
one.
Ed.
That was the one where the TV Highlander met the
Edge
movie
did one.
Highlander.
Yeah.
What?
So
What with
women's.
Edge?
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Connor
He did- he-
McLeod of Clan McLeod.
Okay, my bad.
women's tag team champion fatal 4-way match. You got the Bellas versus Bailey and Lyra.
Man, Nikki's still out with a concussion.
Well, she's advertised.
Yeah.
Then you got Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, and then you got Nia Jackson. I believe that's Lash Legend. So
the tag team champions.
Lash Legend and Nia.
Wait a minute. The Irresistible Forces.
Yes.
Money on them.
I'm going to say this,
money
man.
on them to retain.
Yeah.
Bailey pulled some incredible shit off on SmackDown, this last SmackDown. I don't know if y'all caught it.
I didn't see it, no.
They got tangled up. I think it was her and Alexa Bliss, right? They had a match, and they got tangled up. And Bailey's reaction and her instincts was so real. Like, she knew, all right, I see what's going on. Let me sit back down, because we would have had a wardrobe malfunction.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was like Alexa Bliss's top was caught onto Bailey's trunks.
Oh, wow.
She sat,
She sat back down, unhooked it, but like hit her in the process, to like where us as the casual fan, we wouldn't have caught it.
That's that instinct.
Do you know?
But me watching the match, I'm like, oh, I see what she did right there. She had to get that up off of there so that they could get back to, but if she wouldn't have done that, we would have had that Janet Jackson Super Bowl moment all over again.
Oh, no.
From my understanding, they had a moment with Tiffany, what's my girl named?
Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah.
When don't
Last
they
year.
have a moment?
Yeah,
with
her
Tiffany
thing is
Stratton?
like, always, can somebody help her clothing line?
I'll volunteer.
So I got the Bellas winning this match.
Nah.
I think because
They're not even going to be in a match.
I see it as
nobody wants to see some old ass Bellas win this match.
I think
I'd take
you'll
it.
be surprised.
From them, not me.
No, hold on.
You think they would do it for like politics reasons to kind of like do it?
I think it's a little low key retirement tour that they're on, and I'm seeing it as like, okay, this is kind of like their last Mania moment, and also. It's the numbers. The Bellas do numbers, man.
Yeah,
like Total Divas was the biggest show on TV for a minute.
Total Divas, and then they had their own show, Total Bellas.
Yeah.
And I saw something that said like they are really known based on those TV shows.
Yeah.
People know them more for the shows than they do that they were wrestling.
When I was coming up in the business, and I would like just be talking to like most women I talked to, they did not watch wrestling, but they'd be like, "Yeah, but I've heard that show Total Divas." Like it was very like that
Well, it's
was
a reality show.
mainstream, but it was very mainstream. Like it was up there, so I could see them getting that one last hurrah. But if not them, then I also agree with AD on them retaining.
Yeah.
How about you guys?
Yeah.
Same retaining.
Retaining?
I'm like I say, man, I got my faith in the whole Bailey situation, man. Like I say, I kind of feel like she earned some points, and they might kind of want to reward her for that.
You know what Bailey's shoot last name is, right?
What is it?
Martinez.
So,
Thanks
God.
Thanks for that, Mike.
Thank you. So, going into the Women's Intercontinental Championship match.
All right.
Got AJ Lee defending against Becky Lynch. I got AJ up, retaining.
What has she done with it?
Thank you.
I'm kind of whatever.
I mean, all it
agree.
is her feud with Becky, right?
I'm
Shout
so
out
whatever
to
on
AJ
this.
Lee coming back.
Right, but-
shout out to that wonderful couple, that story.
Has
you
she
guys brought it
defended?
back. But I'm sorry, hot take.
Has she wrestled
Her
anybody
promos
other than
are
Becky?
horrible.
I would rather see Becky take it back.
What?
Has she has she defended against anybody other than Becky?
No.
Not that I've
No,
seen.
I don't think so.
She'll do like promos and stuff, but yeah, I haven't really seen her.
So-
do
Her
much
promos have been lackluster to me.
That I agree.
I just feel like, and what's great though, I will shout her out, AJ Lee. She was great on WoW. I was watching her on WoW for the last couple years before she came back, and she always had good insight. She was more like a commentator on the show, but I'm not feeling her character, man. I just feel like I just remember her skipping and being there with Dolph, in the
She just
years.
CM Punk's wife now.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what it feels like.
She's just CM
That's
Punk's
literally what
pretty
it-
wife that used to
That's
wrestle.
literally what it feels like.
But I feel like they need to stir up her character, man.
I'm not with them.
Yeah, I'm not with that.
No, I'm saying I'm not with them.
That's what
Yeah,
it
because
feels
when
like.
she come out, her character to me is just like the bipolar. I don't know when I'm gonna switch up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
She
50,
hasn't switched
150 on
up.
you.
That
No, but
everyone's
when she
waiting for
came
the
out, they
switch up.
first did the first thing with the first promo with her coming back. That was like the most I've saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna be sweet, cute. Oh, but yeah, I'm gonna flip it on you, and now I'm about to turn up. You know what I'm saying? She
Yeah.
did that, but
I'm probably
other than
gonna,
that,
I'm probably gonna be wrong on this, but I'm going with Big Time Bex.
yeah, I'm gonna say
Yep.
Becky too.
Okay, so I'm with AJ. You're with.
I'm gonna say Becky's getting the belt back.
So we got 3 Beckys. 4 Beckys.
I'm gonna go for the man.
Okay, so 4 Beckys. Are you Becky number 5?
No, man, AJ need that win.
Okay, so yeah, and that's another thing. It goes back to just the like this is kind of like
I don't think there's anything else for her to do after
I think she
Mania.
just had it for that one situation just to lose it.
Yeah, there's nothing else for her to do. They gonna write her off.
So then you got Seth.
I think so too.
You got Seth Rollins versus Gunther, which I think has potential to be a sleeper to steal the show, but I'm not really feeling the build up into this. I'm just very whatever on it.
Gunther.
I don't see Seth putting over Gunther.
I don't see it either.
Gunther's on a roll, man.
Nah,
he
needs to slow him down. Gunther needs to be slowed down a little bit.
I've been spoon feeding him stuff.
Yeah,
AJ
How
and
hard is it
Cena.
to be on that roll? He's got
All
some
I
great
know
opponents.
is you cannot book in one direction and try to just fix it.
Girl,
months later.
you know you light
should
up
never
my world like nobody else. The way that you
He should never have tapped out to Jey Uso last year. That don't make sense. If you're gonna have him tap out Cena, I'm sorry.
That's a fact. I agree.
Yeah.
On that. So who do you guys have up?
Seth dirty.
So
Gunther.
Seth dirty.
Seth needs it more.
Seth. I'm with Seth as well. Okay,
Seth.
so 4 Seths, 2 Gunther. All right.
Y'all not looking at the sake of the
You know, you can do something similar like this with Comptonmania very soon, right? Showtime?
Hill Books.
Hill Books is coming to Comptonmania.
Yeah.
So this one, actually, I will say I'm proud of these girls for how much effort they put into their build. Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vaquer. I was not interested because we reviewed the Rumble and I said
So
Liv
that match
winning.
is happening?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
So
I
they
said Liv
cleared 'em?
winning was a bad move.
You got to go and
but-
see some of that footage leading up to this match.
No, but they cleared him because I saw the bump.
No, that
Yeah,
bump
they
was
cleared them.
horrible. They cleared
Oh
them.
my
Bump was
god,
crazy.
Yeah, you could hear that.
That
Ooh.
knock on her head.
Here's my thing.
Yeah.
I blame Roxanne for that.
Let's talk about that trash ass song that Liv dropped.
Here's my thing.
Don't do that shit. No
It was so bad it was good.
No.
Hold on.
Nope.
This,
Just
I
gotta
think
think
this is the
below.
most entertaining Liv Morgan has been in her whole career. If she's gonna do this Britney Spears shit, go for it. Cause
Is that what it is?
That's the vibe I got. I got 2007 Britney. I'm like, okay, if you're going that route, do it. But her and Stephanie, like they both added so much depth to themselves from this feud. And it could have been better, yeah, but I just think every segment they fought, they were throwing real hands. They were so I think Stephanie should retain, but I don't think she is. So I think Liv Morgan's winning this match.
Yeah.
The build-up for this has been great. It's so great. The way Stephanie comes at Liv in Spanish, and then Dom does like some half-ass translation until she says something heavy. Then you say, "No dígame mi güera así." You know what I mean? Like the way they're playing her Latina side, it's almost kind of like a novella effect to it. But I'm liking the Britney-esque Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
I agree with Shiloh. Like Stephanie should retain, but she's not, because I think we can squeeze a little bit more out of this feud for 2, maybe 3 more months,
Probably.
and have Liv be chased by Stephanie for the belt to get it back.
Yeah. So 2 for Liv. Who you guys got?
I got a prediction. I feel Stephanie is going to win, but I feel Dominic Mysterio is going to join Stephanie, and Liv is going to become. I think it's going to be a
Double turn.
Double turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I got Stephanie.
Because I saw a little bit in the beginning, Dom and her were talking like you know, the little. I know he was acting like he was like, come on, you know, he was still with his girl, but I could see it.
Okay.
can
So
see it.
2 for Liv, 2 for
Stephanie.
Stephanie, who you got, Charles?
I got Stephanie because of that trash ass music video. Don't do that shit no more.
How about you, Cam?
I'm going to say Liv.
Liv,
I'm going with
okay.
Liv for this one.
Damn, so we're split down the middle on this one. Okay.
You weren't even singing. Were you rapping? What was it? Because that wasn't singing.
Liv Morgan diss track coming in.
How has Dominic Mysterio dated more women after being married than before?
But why is all of his gimmicks built around him being with somebody? Or
Because he's really
We lie,
Eddie Guerrero's son.
We cheat. We
He's
steal.
Latino.
He's
I get it. The thing, I don't know.
There-
I just think it's an aesthetic thing. Like, it's like on Jerry Springer when you see 2 girls like getting ready to fight, and then he's like, "Well, we're gonna bring him out," and then it's just like
It's
the
kinda
weirdest,
like
most
you
random
had
looking
to
guy.
take
Like
him away
this is.
from-
This
you got to
is-
take him away from Rhea because you know who Rhea's real life dude is now. You know what I'm saying? It's like then you had to, you know what I mean? It's
I
like
don't know.
you
Just
keep
him
it up
being the
no more.
baddie slayer isn't It's just not a believable gimmick.
They need to put him with like Nia Jackson.
Something like that. I would believe that a little bit more.
Sad part. But so main event for night 1: Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. Randy Orton with Pat McAfee versus Cody Rhodes.
I want Randy to win it.
Randy's winning this. Yeah, I see Randy winning the match.
I see it starting the TKO Corporation
Shout out to TKO.
storyline.
Yep.
Shout out to TKO and they Chat GPT.
They use chat to figure. They use AI to book Pat in this.
Is everyone in the room just basically like Randy for this? Like, is everyone in agreement?
Is Randy and Cody?
Yeah.
Nah,
man,
I'm going with Cody.
I'm gonna put my money on Cody.
Cody gonna finish the story.
Cody gonna finish.
Again?
He done had 3 books.
It's a never-ending story.
Bro, that's what I was about to say.
Never-ending story.
Wait a minute. How many title reigns do Randy Orton got?
I think
this will be his 15.
14 or 15.
This will be 15. This will be 15.
So he tying with Ric Flair or some shit like that?
No. That's 16.
But
and Cena, the unseen 17. John Cena got that.
Cody better find the fucking Atreyu already.
So, okay, so Cody.
Randy.
Randy, so Cody can get another title reign under.
Exactly.
They
Cody gonna be finished with 17. Watch.
Bro. You gotta get those numbers up.
So yeah, I think they're doing a double turn like over the spring summer season where Randy wins it as a heel, but Cody gets it back at SummerSlam as a heel. So
What? Cody Rhodes is a heel? You don't say.
Story part 12.
So okay, so then night 2, you got the Intercontinental Championship ladder match. You got Penta defending against Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, J.D. McDonough, Rusev, and Rey Mysterio.
Definitely not Rey Mysterio.
Javon Evans.
I'm with AD on this.
He should win it. He should win it.
Right now.
I can't.
Apologize to him.
I can't, Ray. I love you, but no.
Apologize.
I hope you don't
Evans.
win.
It's
You
bouncy.
ain't fucking with Ray?
I love Ray, but it's over
man,
with.
it's over, man.
Yeah.
See, and I'm going Ray just because, Ray. I'm in your corner.
I'm
man.
going-
I think Penta should retain.
I'm going
He's
with
just
Javon.
so hot as a character.
Javon can make Kevin Nash talk about something else. Come on, Javon.
Javon would. I think he should win it because I think he would get the biggest pop. If he
would?
won, I think he would get the biggest pop. But I think Penta is just as a character,
Yeah,
way
Penta's
too
on
over.
fire.
He's selling too much merch.
He is, bro. Like his
And he
action
looks
figure.
cool.
Yeah.
His action figure
I
is
saw
selling like
something, they
crazy.
say,
The mask.
They got a black version, like if they really wanted to, of the Shield right now.
Yep,
Got
I saw
Javon
that.
Evans, Obafemi, and
Trick Williams.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be
took
lit.
all 3 of them.
And I was about to say,
Oh,
it's,
that would
it's
be
the
lit.
New Day Nation of Domination. They just separate.
Oh, and so this
But
is
the
actually going to
fresh
be on the
version.
ESPN deal too.
Okay, so that's a free one.
That's a free one, and
The
then
ladder match. That's
and
gonna
then
be
they're
good.
putting Oba and Brock on the free one
Oba.
too.
This one.
This one's the most heavily debated
Yes.
one of the.
Yes.
Yeah.
And all the TikTok lives I'm going in, this is the conversation right here.
So my take, it needs to be a double DQ. I think if they want to milk this for but I think it needs to go into the crowd.
Yes.
It needs to go into the
It needs
streets
to
of Las
spill into the
Vegas.
back.
No, it needs to go to the streets.
They need to come on down
They
to
need to
Container
go to the
Park.
strip.
They need
Like,
to
yeah.
fight all the way. They need to fight all the way up the
I
stratosphere.
think they got Brock for one match, and I think Brock needs to put Oba over.
He does need to.
No,
So-
but
I
not
think-
until SummerSlam. Not until Brock's retirement
So-
match.
No, so that's his retirement match. It's already
It's
official?
not confirmed,
I
but
feel
that's
like
where
this
everybody's
is the
rumored.
last match. I feel like this is the match you got him for.
SummerSlam's
so
in
this is it.
Minneapolis, so I think that's why a lot of people are assuming that's going to be his retirement.
Why would you not announce Brock Lesnar's retirement match at WrestleMania?
They haven't though.
No, but like I say, if this is Brock's last night, why not?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Why
they
not
should have.
milk
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the
yeah.
money out
I mean,
of it,
a
right?
year
Why do
ago,
y'all
we didn't
think
even
he's
think that we was
retiring
getting
this
Brock
year?
back.
Right?
Why are y'all thinking he's
That's
retiring
that's
this year?
the
That's what I'm
dirt
saying. A
sheets
year
are
ago,
saying-
we didn't even
making-
feel like we
y'all
was gonna
making
see Brock
assumptions,
again.
bro.
Dirt. Don't let the dirt sheets get you dirty, Mike.
Oba and Brock to me is like take you back to the 80s.
Oh yeah.
This is no holds bar in reverse.
Yeah, this is Hulk Hogan and Zeus.
Yes,
They're just two monsters, man.
This
Like,
right here, they need to make movies about this match. This match needs to go.
this should have been the main event.
Yes, that's my
This
point.
should have been the main.
I understand the hype you done with Roman
You like
and
Bill
Punk.
Sparks, kid?
Roman and Punk's hype is dope. Cody and Randy's hype is
sit
just
right
lackluster
with
due
me, like
to
black guy.
the injection of McAfee. But Oba and Brock, that name, that the way they look, it takes you back to Hogan and Andre.
Yes.
It takes you back to the Hogan and Warrior.
Yes.
It takes you back to seeing, because I remember walking in the cable company. I'm talking about around like 1987.
Yes.
And I was watching wrestling off and on. I didn't talk like that when I was but
how old
the cable company had this big old poster of Hogan and Andre.
Yeah.
When you put Oba and you put Brock up, that's when you talk about the wrestlers are bigger than life.
Larger than life.
That's it.
We're not talking about two typical big men. We're not talking about no big show.
Athleticism.
We're talking about two gladiatorial built men.
Gladiatorial big men.
Right?
And like where Oba's from, you got the country.
He's Nigerian, bro.
You got the Nigerians. Come on, man. That's money.
So I got a no
He 52.
contest. That's my prediction.
No contest.
Because I think if they want to sell another one,
protects both of
that's
them.
how you do it. It protects both of them, and they're probably going to want to sell another one.
However, I got you on that, but Brock Lesnar has legacy. Whether he loses or don't, it don't hurt him.
It don't.
Right.
Doesn't.
But if you build it the right way and you have Oba go over on Brock after a couple of these matches, it gives Oba such an aura. Like the same way.
Exactly. The same way Brock dropped to Goldberg in them seconds was unexpected.
Right.
I think Brock, that's why if you watch it, the first interaction between them, Brock on his back is telling Oba, all love, veteran love. He's telling him, put your foot on my chest. And he's doing it.
That's why people think Brock's going over. That because when usually it's just a pattern in build-ups. If someone's beating someone's ass into the build-up, usually they're going to lose. So that's where it's like, and they might be pulling the old... And that's why this is such a heavily debated match.
So what does that do for Oba? You trying to build up
because
this
Brock,
guy.
that's the thing. Like when it comes to Brock, they really don't give a shit about anyone else, unfortunately. So it's like
I don't think that's true.
You're gonna face. I don't look.
Brock cares. Brock cares, but not the
up.
company.
Oba up. They're trying to build that man. Oba up. Nothing else makes sense.
Oba got
double
you.
double DQ does nothing for Oba, bro. Nothing.
If it
you have to give him the
can.
man. You building
Absolutely.
this guy up. You brought him straight to the main roster to be a main event player, bro. And this is where you show everybody why.
If you double
a definitive win over Brock. Double DQ, where do you go? Then you go to him not being there.
If it ends with him power bombing him into like the roof of a limo or something, it's like you can still leave with the perception of Oba up. I'm just thinking about the actual match result. I see it just being two monsters spilling into everything.
DQ. It ends in the back.
No, I'm with CTE. Look, you don't get to the Super Bowl and be timid. That reminds me of the Rams and the Patriots in 2018.
It's not about being timid.
Where it's like no, pull the trigger.
I'm trying
it's
to maximize
Oba
the
time.
money.
Brock is maximize. Look,
The rematch,
they can do it again and again and again. We seen Cena and Randy Orton for 50 years.
Because then you blow that load. Then it's like
pause.
And not only that, and
Proper insertion
that's
of the
what.
pause.
No, but that's what they call it in wrestling, and this is what every promotion does. Do it now. So it's like, where does the feud go from there?
Forget a feud. You got the moment.
The feud is what's making it.
So look, remember when Brock was early on in his title run and he got that face off with Taker, and he had a series of matches where he just kept beating Taker.
Yes.
And even though it was still a rivalry because Taker kept coming, it's like, yeah, you might have dropped me, but I still get back up. You got to remember who I am. So even if you do have Oba go over on Brock, Brock still comes back maybe a month later, knocks him in the back of the head. You might have beat me once, but I'm still Brock Lesnar. Let's see if you can do it again. Everybody, look, nobody's really beaten me twice like that. Yeah. So let's really bring it out.
Michael Jordan told Paul Pierce, "Come to me when you win another one. One is lucky." So what's up? He deserve a lucky one.
That's fair.
You're building this guy for your future, man. You got to give him those definitive wins like you gave Brock, because unlike Brock, this guy is gonna stay, bro.
I feel like Taker wasn't built like Brock, though. Taker was not built as the same. Like Taker was beatable when Brock beat him. Like Taker had just lost a pay-per-view match to The Rock a few months earlier.
Yeah, but he didn't lose WrestleMania, though.
He beat a 50-year-old Ric Flair that year.
Brock lost to Cody,
50-year-old
but
Ric
it was
Flair
so
had
many
it
people.
coming.
But he beat him.
Lost to Cody 3 straight times.
Time out.
Brock is beatable.
It was
at
so
this
many
point, bro.
people that was supposed to beat Taker at WrestleMania.
Absolutely,
before Brock
they
did.
came close.
No, Edge didn't want to do it.
Randy
respect
Mark
for
Henry didn't want to do it.
Randy didn't
either.
want to do it out of respect for Taker. I don't want to be the one to break your legacy.
I wanted Punk
But
to
it's
do it
wrestling. Even in that, I mean, it was a great legacy to see. But I mean, we can have a hot take on that. It's the business.
Yeah.
And I feel like by not having moments where the Taker could have lost great matches to put someone else over because they kept this streak going. It's wrestling.
But those
It's
guys didn't want. But those
It's not
guys
really a
didn't want to be
streak.
put over.
Talk to 'em.
They chose not to be put over because of
I
that.
hear that. I hear that.
It
but-
was their personal decision. It wasn't like a business decision.
Yeah.
It was a personal decision from them saying, I respect you because I grew up watching you, and I don't want to be the one to take that from you.
But I just feel in pro wrestling, I feel like we should never get to that point. I respect the Undertaker. I love the Undertaker of all, but I feel like at a point it got to a point where it's me. You're gonna win until that day.
It was predictable.
Until that day, Taker said he got there, and Vince said, "I think we're gonna have you lose," and he was like, "You sure?" But it's like, yeah, bro, I think anybody should come in there, no matter how big on the top of the card you
Absolutely.
are or how low you are. You know what? Barry Horowitz gonna get a win.
Yes.
If you're not familiar with Barry
Horowitz
Horowitz, one of the
wins.
greatest
Horowitz
enhancement talents
wins.
on superstars, and all of a sudden, for like a couple months, he became a superstar because he started
Yeah.
getting some wins. And I just feel like you got to go a booking, but I feel like that's why I feel like Oba can win, Brock can still look good. And we can still have a dope feud going forward, Or check this out. You don't want to blow. You talk about blowing they load on this match.
Pause.
But, yeah, but what if they get it? If Roman comes out as champ, what if we got the biggest triple threat you ever seen? Oba, Roman, and Brock, or something like that. I'm just saying it can get bigger. It can get.
And I'm with you, AD. And then also, listen, you got the camera on me? Check it out.
Put it on them.
Listen.
Pause.
If Oba beats Brock Lesnar, do you know what the pop gonna be from the community?
Oh, that's gonna be
First
hella.
of all, let's go back. Triple H and Booker T. I'm still pissed off about that booking. Where he was taking racial shots and then Triple H still won, and he won by a low blow from China. Like if Oba wins,
it was the DX Nation parody all over
man, it's like that would be huge. And like you said, Brock is a freaking god, bro. He's a wrestling god, man. Like, so Oba has to win. That's it.
And then let alone Kofi Kingston put in there. You could go look it up online. They got like all these black athletes that done lost to Brock. They talk about
I'm about
you
to hear
about to
that
make
all
up
night.
for us.
I'm about to hear that all night, bro.
I think you guys are getting the double DQ concept confused.
Okay.
Like you guys think just because it's a double DQ, he's not leaving as the stronger
It's
person.
not good enough. We don't want that.
That's not.
Well,
that means
I'm
nothing.
I'm thinking about
you
what
right,
prolongs. I'm thinking about just what prolongs the feud the longest, and it's simple mathematics. People are going to be more intrigued by a rematch if there's no winner. That's
True.
just if he beats Brock, people are going to be less intrigued by the rematch.
If
'Cause,
Brock
he
wins,
already
I'm gonna
whooped
be
his-
less intrigued about the rematch.
No,
don't
that's
wanna
why
see
I
it no
say, and
more.
that's why I say there shouldn't be a winner
If it's a
because
double
whoever
DQ,
wins,
I'm already.
No, I need to see Oba win. I'll watch the
I'm not-
rematch.
You're not gonna cop out on me, bro. Like
there
double
is
DQs
so
are
many
cop
ways
out.
you could do.
Cop
There's
out.
But honestly, that's like
if you just do
cop
like a
out, bro.
pull apart, it's not a cop out.
But that's like
Cop
a
out.
Vince booking. What you're saying to build to the next pay per view. But I do remember some times. I'm talking about mid '80s NWA. The babyface gets the win, and then the Horsemen take him down. So guess what? The babyface gets the win, but they done jumped me after that match. I got to get my revenge
Exactly.
again. And I feel like that's possible. But I do like, because I started thinking, what if, because it's free on ESPN, what if they open the show, they have this wonderful match, but they're in the
Absolutely.
audience, they're in the crowd. They never end. They go back to the
that's
locker
how I'm
room.
seeing it. Yeah, like this
And
goes
then I'm
on
talking
all
about
night.
The
Yeah.
halfway the show, Brock and Oba are still
going,
going.
yeah.
Like this can
And
be.
then finally,
yeah.
maybe in the main event spot or before the main event, they finally come back to the ring, and then it's like, damn.
They both fight off of the stage.
Yeah.
Into something.
Yeah.
They both
That
laid out,
makes Oba
right?
better than
Right.
just a 1-2. That, in
Yeah.
my opinion,
Yeah.
I think that because it's a moment.
All I'm saying is he need his WrestleMania moment now. Pull
That's
the
his
plug.
moment.
And listen,
Absolutely.
if he wins it and then lose it later, whatever.
Yeah.
Give him his
No,
freaking
he
moment
cannot lose.
now.
No,
because what happens is WWE always wait to the last minute to give somebody their moment, and we like, yo, we wanted that 5 years ago. That's
Oba
trash
losing
now.
is not acceptable. That's one thing. Him losing this feud is
true.
Yeah, that's just for sure.
You
I'm
gotta
just
make
thinking-
you-
But shout out to my boy LA Knight. I talked about LA Knight at the SoFi 2023 WrestleMania. And I was like, he over, man. They should push him, and he ain't got
Still
the
ain't
push.
did it.
I think it's too late
but
now.
I
It's too late
seen
now.
why
See?
he's not getting this push.
Why?
I think I sent a video to the. I don't know if I sent it to y'all, but it was like LA Knight's botches.
Yeah,
I mean,
And
everybody
it's like,
watches.
it's like, yeah, you can have the greatest mic skills in the world, but
he can go in
if
the ring.
you in the ring and you in some high profile matches and you slipping and you missing some
But
spots.
that part, the most recent slip,
Think about how they did Taz when he first came
they
in.
did do Taz.
right?
little though, homie.
No,
He
but
was, yeah, he's
he was
fine.
the ECW champ. He was
matter,
the
bro.
ECW
I know.
champ. You coming in
Vince hated
off
short
of Paul
guys.
Heyman. You know what I'm saying? But it's like he had a match with Kurt Angle, and it just kind of changed his whole career, the whole trajectory of
Kurt
what was
Angle,
about to happen.
But the thing is, and Taz, I love Taz. Great, one of the greats of all time.
Yeah.
But Taz and Angle are the same height. Angle's talent highlighted his career.
Absolutely.
So
When you got a talent that shines like that, you'll flow. Taz, he was more of a brawler, but he's so small compared to 6'6" guys
He
they
didn't have
going
no
up
neck.
against. Yeah.
That
so
made him
moving-
look shorter.
So moving on to the actual show, you got the U.S. title, Sami Zayn and
post
Trick
that.
Williams.
Trick.
Trick, yeah, because Sammy,
Come on.
that crowd, I'll tell you this.
All right, so
Sammy
can we
needs to
talk
turn
about
heel.
Lil Yachty now?
Pretty tricky.
Lil Yachty.
I mean,
What is his?
stand
What is his?
I will say he got
Position in
charisma
this.
though.
I liked him.
I like the promo that they
Me
dropped
too.
that they did last week.
got a little chemistry.
Though. Yeah, for sure.
He's very animated.
Yeah.
Because he started, he you could hear how his voice was going, and he took the glasses off, and he was like, "All right, so now,
yeah.
listen, what we gonna talk about?"
So I feel like the crowd is just turning on Sammy, and
Yeah.
they need to turn him heel.
They're
I
gonna
think
do it. The double heel.
they
double
need,
turn.
they need to double turn in this match if
Yeah.
anything. So yeah, everyone trick up. All right. So you got Demon Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio.
Dominic.
The demon.
Dominic.
Finn Balor.
Dude, come on.
I was gonna say
Dominic.
Finn
Balor,
needs
he
it.
needs it.
I think
On
Finn
paper,
needs it.
Finn Balor
He's
is the winner.
You
Yeah,
give Dom that win, you can't do nothing with Finn no more.
Dom has a lot of wins too. He's winning a lot. Like he just
He needs to keep winning.
Dom can eat the loss.
Why the AAA
But it's
title
like-
ain't on the line? That's a question. What's up, WWE? You own AAA.
First of all,
put the title on
having
the line.
Yeah.
especially at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
It's
I agree.
WrestleMania. Why
Because they
wouldn't
took
you?
the IC off of him, so I'm like, well, he got that belt, and I understand. Shout out to AAA. The stuff has been amazing.
great stuff.
But why is he not defending that belt? I think that would be dope. Finn could get the belt, and they can go fight for it in AAA, and Dom could get it back. Because Dom is the future of AAA.
And
I
I've
see it.
noticed too, they've been putting their wrestlers on AAA because
Yeah.
they don't have TV time to put them on Raw,
Chelsea-
SmackDown. or
Chelsea-
There's too many
Green.
wrestlers. It's
Chelsea-
too
So
many.
So now you
wrestlers.
use AAA as like a fourth
Never have
Yeah.
enough.
outlet.
Brand. And it's a great fourth. It's a
More
huge
wrestlers.
outlet.
Hire more
But
wrestlers.
shout out to
That's
The Undertaker.
Americano. How do you say his
Grande
name?
Americano.
Americano.
Over as
and
hell,
the
man.
original because they just had a brawl that made everybody want to watch. And Ludwig Kaiser,
Chad
he's-
Gable?
not Chad Gable, Ludwig Kaiser.
No, but Chad Gable
His
was out
gift-
there too, wasn't he?
Yeah, they were going back and
There's
forth.
two of them, yeah.
But Ludwig Kaiser, man, he's speaking Spanish. The fans love him.
So that's why I
It was
say
a comedy
these
act
are
here,
wrestlers
and
that
now
we
he's a
don't
big
see
wrestler there.
on the Raw, SmackDown no
Yeah.
more, but they actually get a platform now
Yeah.
being on the
Shout out
AAA.
Undertaker. He's the one booking over
Yep.
there at AAA.
I
So
still miss
Finn-
Imperium.
Finn. Or who are you with?
I want to say Finn, but I think they're just gonna keep it on Dom.
Dom.
Dominic.
Because it ain't for the belt.
So
That's why.
2 for Finn, 2 for Dominic.
I want to go Finn.
Okay, so 4 for Finn, 2 for Dominic. All right. Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley.
Jade.
Jade.
Come back to me. Come back to me.
My heart want to say Jade, but they about to take that belt off of her.
You think so? Oh, no.
Listen, again, you take
Jade
it from
needs
her.
to- Jade
she
needs it.
needs the win.
She
She
needs
needs the
that.
belt, and then they still want to explore that dynamic with EO and Ripley in the tag team, because
Yeah.
that the only reason they had to pull that is because they needed her injecting it into that match.
Yeah, and a good win she got over Io just recently. But I just feel like I just don't know what's the deal when you have someone win a belt, but you don't build up nothing with them. I just don't understand that. So I can see Rhea losing. Maybe this is the big match she needs to give Jade the push, the rub.
Yeah, she needs this.
But I'm like,
because they setting up.
she had the belt forever. This when Bianca finally come back, but she has that finger injury, and then when Naomi ever comes back, she just had the baby. So it's just like,
true.
No,
I forgot about her.
it's
Oh my
gonna
God.
take time. So that's why I feel like that Rhea's gonna win. Rhea's gonna get the title, and now you have
Her
the
and Io are
rivalry. No, you have the rivalry. Jade trying to get the title back. So you
Put her on the
continue
case.
a rivalry with them, and I think that builds into SummerSlam.
If Jade loses, I feel like it's a real like I'm not gonna say it's like
Crowd
a
is gonna eat her alive.
it's
next
not gonna
night,
be
bro.
like a conviction, but like I feel like it's gonna be like okay, the
It's
company.
gonna be a confirmation.
it's like they're giving up.
Yeah,
on her.
like it's. Yeah,
I'm
they're
not
just
gonna say
be like,
giving
you're
up,
not
but
ready.
you gotta give her something
Yeah.
because, like you said, you don't got Bianca. You don't. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you've been watching, she just basically resurrected her whole baddies gimmick from AEW,
Which I
saw
I
it
love it,
coming.
yes.
But the two girls she was feuding with, all of a sudden they were against her. Then they turned on with her and jumped the Rhea. But I love that. But I feel like now I think the question at Mania is who's going to be in Rhea's corner. I know Io probably will. Shout out to Io. She should have a match at Mania. It doesn't make no sense. Yeah.
But that's why I told you, because Nikki, like that, the reports are still saying that Nikki
Is
got
injured.
got concussion,
Yeah.
and they don't know if she gonna clear. So they gonna put Asuka and
And what's her
Kyrie.
face?
yeah, they gonna
Gotcha.
sub them into the tag match, but the crowd want to see Io versus Asuka, so that's why
Yeah.
that ain't been announced yet because of
Gotcha.
that Bella injury. Like that's why when y'all was like Bella's up, I'm like Bella's probably not even gonna be in the match. They probably gonna get subbed out.
I'm gonna go with Jade because she needs the rub from Rhea.
Yeah, that puts her
Yeah.
over. Yeah.
Rhea putting her over and them going out there and having a fucking banger of a match would be what Jade needs to right the ship, get her
Yeah.
over as a heel, right? And then I think Jade should start like doing some like rodeo drive, like I'm at the spa, I'm the champion, baby. I don't gotta
Yeah.
show up. I'm getting pampered. This is the champion. You know, lean into that baddie mentality. You know, that heel energy.
You got to set Jade up for Bianca Belair.
Yeah.
Period. That's why you brought her over here.
You gotta build her up
but
as a
she got to
monolith.
do something in the meantime, is what I'm
No,
saying.
for sure, because Bianca has been out since last WrestleMania.
I'm
It's
saying
showing
you
her
can do
finger.
that.
It's like a
You
bad finger injury.
Yeah, you could definitely do that.
She's got to.
But
I'm talking about she
it's-
might need to amputate
in the
her finger,
meantime,
too.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So
like
I
that.
saw a story about that. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm saying
that was
Rhea
before
and
she got-
Jade
She got the
feud
surgery, huh?
to
Yeah.
continue on would be great. So I'm saying let the title change hands, let it go back and forth. I would even like to see some old Attitude Era type of, Raw SmackDown title change.
I agree.
Me
Let
too. Please.
I
them
agree.
let them go back and forth with the title until it's time for one of them to make it back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
So,
can respect that.
Our main event, World Heavyweight Title, CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. I got Roman up and a possible heel turn.
With interference or without interference?
I think there's definitely going to be bells and whistles in this, and this is why I kind of have Roman possibly turning heel, because the company, I think they're a little scared right now. I think that the backlash is starting to kind of close in on them, and I think they're going to keep things safe. When it comes to this 2020s decade, I think the safest course of action is to reassemble the bloodline and keep them heel, because they did really good numbers.
Ponder, if you will, this theory. What if we have Randy win on night 1 and we have Roman win on night 2, and then The Rock comes out and forms the new corporation, the TKO the people that are with TKO that get all the benefits from it, and then you have like the rebels like Cody Rhodes,
CM Punk,
and CM Punk.
Don't be surprised
That's
if
what the
Rock gets
part-time
involved.
jobbers was
Don't
talking
be
about.
surprised if Cody joins, because he already got the offer.
Bro, that would be
before.
dope. That would be like Stone Cold during the
The Rock wants his soul.
right? He still,
He already.
I still
we're
want
a year
that
away,
shit, Cody.
year past that, right? Of that, all that happening. So I think it's possible that they can continue that
Yeah.
story.
They should.
They
There was
don't
money in
have
that.
any reports right now of The Rock being involved.
And
yet.
I want to just say, man, if The Rock didn't show up in that great storyline of John Cena turning heel,
don't get me started.
I just don't know. We keep saying that. That's just like me being a Knicks fan forever, and they talking about this year LeBron might go to the Knicks. They talking about this year this person. No, let's stop it. Let's focus on what we got. Let's focus on what we got. And I feel.
Wait. Is that why you're voting for Rob Fury because you're a Knicks fan?
Maybe so. Maybe
Okay.
so.
Talking about you a Knicks fan?
Yes, sir. Shout out to the Knicks.
And he likes the Giants.
I thought it was
I'm a
because
New
you like
Yorker. I was
Batman.
born in New York, raised in Long Beach, California, though.
I thought it was
How
'cause
did
you
he
like
get a New
Batman.
York accent all of a sudden?
We've been
That's when the New York come out.
we're
You
being
feel me?
invaded.
But look,
Gotham
Code
City.
switching like Carl Anthony Towns was. Remember that?
Yeah.
Bodega
like
Towns.
him.
Bodega Towns.
Hey, bro, we can't.
because
We,
after that,
we can't trust AD or Rob Kelly Fury.
So just so I know, so Roman, who else? Like, does anyone else have a different
I'm
prediction?
going with Roman.
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 I'm gonna just say Punk just because.
Just
Punk,
to be
okay.
different.
Okay. Our little rebel over here.
I'm Roman.
Roman.
I would say Roman, but
Okay.
I am tired of the part-time champion.
I do
need-
wonder
need
how
you
he'd handle
there.
that. Yeah.
I just so I'd rather Punk, and I would love for Punk to. What if Punk turns heel?
But isn't Punk? I mean,
Punk's
is Punk
better
full
heel
time?
anyways.
Punk's
Yeah.
a better heel.
Is he a full time
He is.
wrestler?
He is.
He is.
He is.
No, he
He's
is.
full time.
Okay. All right. Hot take.
When you say full-time, every week they're there.
Yeah.
No, they're there,
there.
cutting promos, but is he wrestling
No,
every
he-
week?
Oh no, he's
no,
48
but
years
nobody
old.
is. No.
Yeah, he's 48.
He's
But
wrestled on Raws, though. He will wrestle.
He
Yeah.
will.
CM Punk is not really a heel. He's a tweener, bro. Because even if he's a heel, he's always going to say something that you're going to be like, yeah, I'm rocking with
He's
you.
too rebellious. He's too.
They just censored one of his
such
promos.
a heel. He's cool.
They censored the pipe bomb
That was
that he
awesome.
just dropped.
That was one of the best of his career too.
No, it was great, but he's not. You can't just put him in a box and say, "Punk, are you heel or babyface?" Because he's got like the Austin Rock thing.
Yeah.
They're going to cheer him regardless. You'll get annoyed for a little bit, but you're going to cheer for him.
But his name has done that for him. He's been in the industry for so long to where
They were
everybody
booing
knows
him,
him.
Here's the thing.
But
Punk-
regardless, it's like they know when to boo him and they know when to cheer
Exactly.
him.
But
people
he knows how to
genuinely.
speak, and then all of a sudden the crowd.
People
turns to that
also.
side. Yep.
People genuinely dislike him as a person too. So I think that's what helps him.
I
with
dislike
heel heat.
you. That's what they
Yeah,
say.
like Punk is just there's like a large corner of the large half of the wrestling universe that just no matter what he does, they will always hate him. They hate his voice. They
He's
hate.
the most
He's got a
successful
punchable face.
backyarder.
He's a complainer.
punchable
Yeah,
face.
like it's
He do
just
be
the way-
complaining,
Yeah, like,
though.
it's just one of those.
yeah,
things.
he
Face
do
is
be
so
whining a
punchable.
lot, Punk.
It's CM Punk,
You just
man.
look
It's
at his
like-
face. and you
But
just
the
wanna
Hitman
just
used to
put your
whine a lot,
face
and
in
that's
it.
one of my.
That's
favorite
why he looks up to
wrestlers.
them.
His heel
man.
heat- his heel heat was
That one
genuine.
too.
Yeah.
Punchable face.
Yeah. But anywho, all right, guys. Well,
Something about his
Think that's
punchable
it.
face.
Can I just talk about something real
Go
quick?
ahead.
And maybe this could be a little addition to something.
Extra.
You know, I just saw Cody Rhodes one week get jumped by Pat McAfee
Talk to him.
and Randy Orton. Then the next week they come out and I guess they're saying, you know, Pat McAfee was there and they're saying that, you know, Cody can't touch him. He can't touch him. I love you, Cody, but when you're mad, stop wearing a suit, dude.
Talk to
he
him,
went to the
JD.
beach in a suit.
Can
That
you
man
have
is a heel.
the t-shirt and your sweatpants like you read the fight or something?
Why is it that one man can put their hands on you, but you
I
can't
don't-
put your hands
Yeah,
on
I
him?
gotta make
I don't
sense.
agree with that, Cody. I'm gonna quote Sada Baby: "Stomp a nigga out in a tuxedo and some
Oh,
dance."
my.
Hey man, if he gonna swing on me when I'm down, it's like nah, bruh.
Yeah, and
you
then
can't.
and see that's the kind of booking that doesn't make sense. So McAfee can't touch him, or no, he can't touch McAfee. But then Randy and McAfee jumped Cody.
That's
at
what
the
I'm
end.
saying.
Well, it
here's
doesn't
the
make
thing.
sense.
Here's the thing. Randy was the first one to hit Cody.
It don't matter, but
Randy-
McAfee still jumped in.
Hold on. Randy is the one that laid Cody out. All Pat McAfee did was get it in when Cody was unconscious.
Pause.
Right?
So
Right.
Major.
So he still put his hands on him. He still put his hands on him.
Right.
Sounds like an SVU
and on
case.
top of that, remember, it's
Somebody
it's,
call Olivia Benson.
it's like the Austin McMahon thing. You can't touch him unless provoked.
Right.
No, but he's
Pat
provoked.
McAfee-
He got hit first.
I'm saying
No,
that.
you
That's
can't
exactly-
provoke an unconscious individual.
That's
No, he
bull.
wasn't
Come
unconscious.
on, man.
He
Oh my
wasn't
God.
unconscious
That
when he got
lawyer crap.
All right, let's
grown
take it
man.
home.
But look, but this is my thing though. It breaks the psychology back to Cody in this suit. I love the suits. I'm down with the old school. But the psychology is, if I've been jumped and now I want my retribution, I feel like you're gonna come ready and fit to fight. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And I feel the psychology is off because Cody, it's just this presentation. I feel Flair had suits on, but when I'm taking it.
He was naked by the end of it.
Yes, for sure.
Cody did that too, though.
He elbow
Cody
jumped
did that
in the
where he
Rolex.
got up to the top of the ramp and you know, Pat McAfee said what he said. It was something real disrespectful to where Cody kind of just flipped the switch.
Yeah.
And he started, like you said, he did pull the Ric Flair.
Yeah, but it just
took the jacket off and ran back in there.
Times where he comes
but
out
as
like
soon as
after-
he run in there, you got Randy Orton on the Jumbotron up there with Jelly Roll.
Oh, God.
But I just feel
So why is he even involved in this?
no for sure. Oh,
It's
my
a
goodness.
celebrity presence. It's money, man.
That's
It's
it.
it's all money, and it's just
When you said Jelly Roll, it remind me of Dave Chappelle said, "Who gives a damn what Ja Rule thinks?"
Where's Ja? Where's Ja?
But yeah, anywho, well, that was a hell of a show.
Yeah, I
That was
think
a long
we definitely went
That was
over.
definitely 2 weeks worth of content.
It's an hour and
so
15 minutes worth.
There you go.
Yeah,
so
that's already almost
that makes
10.
up for next week.
We went over
Well,
time, Booker man.
well,
Ladies and gentlemen, this
Okay.
has been overtime.
Well,
Yeah.
all right. Well,
He
We'll
said
do
it wasn't
Monday
gonna
Night
be 30
Comptonmania
minutes.
another day.
For sure.
Yeah,
all right. Good
No, no, no,
episode
no.
though.
yeah.
Time for the autism horrendous. It's time for the autism horrendous. It's time for the autism horrendous. Comptonmania, city of Compton counts horrendous. Andre Spicer, Deidre Hart, Nina Childs, autism advocacy and action support group, pushing Compton project layups, stand up. Autism awareness, autism awareness. It's time for the autism awareness, autism awareness. Saturday, April 25th, live from Compton Wilson Park.